Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here. Today I am going to show you how to get a quick and easy New Year's Eve makeup look. Elegant, as if I was going out tonight, which I'm not. But anyways, for those of you who are going out for New Year's Eve, I hope that this video can give you the inspiration to use whatever you have at home so you can create a beautiful smoky eye look. You can take any colors that you have at home and just use these simple techniques in the video, and this will get you this look very quickly and very glamly. You can actually take this look out on a night out. It doesn't have to be New Year's Eve. It could be if you're heading out for a restaurant, if you're heading out for a concert, if you're going somewhere that you want to look a little extra sparkly and a little elegant at the same time. If you want to see step by step how to achieve a quick and easy New Year's Eve makeup look, keep on watching. First, if you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. If you did like the video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. It would mean so much to me. And without further ado, let's jump right into this festive look. All right, let's get started. And I'm going to be starting off to prime my eyelids with the Benefit Cakeless Boing Concealer. I use this to conceal, and I always prime my eyelids with concealer. I never use eye primer. I feel like it does exactly the same thing. With this gorgeous, beautiful mauve color from the Anastasia Norvina palette, I'm going to be just blending in my crease with a big, fat, fluffy brush, going in from left to right all the way, just smoking that out. I'm going to be deepening it up a little bit slightly with a more precise brush, and just going to be sticking to right underneath what I just laid down, just so it could be a seamless effect. This is a little bit slightly deeper, slightly peachier, but we don't want to go too peachy. We want to stay within the browns, but we got to lay it out first. So I'm just going from left to right, very, very subtly, all the way to the inner to the outer. I'm going to be applying this beautiful mauve brown color called Sidetrack from the Flutter Flutter palette from Colourpop. This is just going to kind of hint a little bit of brown into this like color pattern. We don't want to be too peachy because then it's not going to be like sultry, you know. So we're applying that all over the lids, everywhere we just lay down all those colors just to give a little bit of a hint of brown. With this more mocha-y color, we want to stay within the brown color pattern. I am going to be deepening up the outer corner here with a smaller, fluffier brush. It's one of my favorite brushes from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection. It's just a beautiful, soft little brush, and it gets right in deep into those crevices of those eyeballs. So with this more darker chocolatey color, we're going to be applying that right over top with this just a slightly fluffier brush, but we're still keeping that brush precise, and we're bringing that from the outer halfway in and just kind of like doing circular and stamping motions, because we eventually, gradually, we want to build color. We don't want to just pop like a big brown color of dookie in your eyeball, you know. We're applying this beautiful smoky gray color to the outer, and I am stamping that with a flat shader brush. As you notice, I'm not using a fluffy brush. I'm using a flat brush so I can start stamping that color and making sure that color gradually builds. This is just like the real quick technique way of just like getting that eyeshadow in as much as possible. You could use the cheapest eyeshadow and it'll still look nice. You just gotta apply it correctly. I am fluffing out a black. I did add a little bit of a hint of black, and I'm fluffing that out a little bit with that same little fluffy brush, just in those outer corners. I'm just gonna keep it right in the outer edge. Such amazing. With the chocolatey color, I'm just gonna go around everything that I just did just to keep it, you know, nice and seamless and blended. I'm not using a heavy hand. I'm using it very, very softly. We want to kind of like make this like a chocolatey, smoky brown, but with some glitter right in the middle. That's what's happening next. Just going right around those edges with the original color from the Anastasia palette. And I'm applying my favorite part, the beautiful pigmented glitter. So we're going to apply that with our fingers, of course. That is the best way to apply these kinds of glitters. And you're just gonna apply with much pressure as possible. Don't burst your eyeball, but you're just gonna slightly apply it and kind of like feather it out a little bit, but not too much, because you don't want this to be glitter everywhere all over your eye. You wanna just stay right in the middle. Going around again with the black, just to make sure that's a seamless blend between those two colors, between the glitter and the black. I love this brush from Morphe. I'll link all the brushes down below. Want to make sure it's nice and blended. It's just going back and forth. That's all it is. Sometimes with the black though, you do have to take a little bit more time with it. Just because it's black, you don't want it to be just like a big punch of black in your eye, you know. So here we go. Going back in one last time here with this chocolatey color. Just making sure that is nice and seamless and blended right in the middle of my crease. I'm obsessing over this too much. One last time with the lighter color that I use in my transition, just going right around the edges with a very, very light hand, tapping it off and just kind of slowly going around it. And just going right around again with the black, just making sure it's nicely and smoked out. Just retouching my glitter. I noticed I had a couple little fallouts, little specks. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's a beautiful, beautiful foundation. I just recently purchased it. It honestly blends so seamlessly into the skin. It is gorgeous. It lasts all night long. I'm telling you, you want this kind of foundation for this kind of night. You want to look a little dewy, but you don't want to be completely matte. You still want a little shine through. And it just provides this beautiful, it makes you feel like you have healthy skin, honestly. For concealer, I'm going to be using Tarte Shape Tape, what's left of my bottle, and I'm just applying that to the bridge of my nose, all over in the areas that I usually conceal, applying that with the Beauty Blender. You cannot go wrong with Tarte Shape Tape. If you're going to be on a night out, you want to have Tarte Shape Tape. There's nothing better. Sorry, I said it. It's the truth. And it blends beautifully with the foundation. So I'm just going to go in and start applying just a translucent setting powder under my eyes, all over my face, providing a little veil. I use Laura Mercier, of course. For bronzer, I'm applying the Too Faced Beach Bunny bronzer. I do want a slight sheen to my cheeks. Don't want it to be super matte. Still want to glow a little bit, you know. So I am applying that, carving out my cheeks, applying that in my forehead area, all around the areas. And in my nose, of course, I will be contouring my nose slightly. What I do is that I just grab a little fluffy brush and also feathering that out, of course. I will be applying Kindred from the Tarte Big Blush Book on my cheeks. Going on my cheeks, I'm like, on my cheeks. I love blushing, like I really love blushing, as you can see. This color is so beautiful. It's like peachy, but it still has a little brown undertone to it. For highlight, I am going to go all out. I'm going to do two highlights. I'm going to do Cookie from Benefit and this Super Shock highlighter from Colourpop. I'll link it all down below. Wetting my brush here with the Morphe setting spray just to get the most color payoff out of this highlight. It is beaming, as you can see. It's just going to get even more beaming in a few. So I'm applying that all over my cheeks, in my nose area, in my Cupid's bow. And I am bringing this inward to the apples of my cheek. I am doing that, yes, because I want to glow from the moment you see my face. And then I'm going to be applying the Super Shock highlighter with my fingers just at the highest points of my cheek to give the most beaming effect up there, way up there. And I am bringing that as well on my temples. Yeah, there's no going back. Once you gotta do it, you just gotta go. I am also applying the same Cookie highlighter to my brow bone just so I can highlight some areas up there as well. Gorgeous, obsessed. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer. We're gonna do this as quickly as possible, carving out the brows. I just recently did my brows too. I did wax them, so just to kind of clean them up. So yeah, no, they're super nice though. I really, really love how they look now. Anyways, gonna apply this beautiful black color just at the very bottom of my lash line, blending that outer to the inner, and I'm just bringing that halfway in. I'm applying the beautiful dark chocolatey brown color just underneath that as well, just so it can have two effects of two different colors. Just bringing that all the way in. And I'm going to go apply this beautiful little peachy color right underneath what I just did, just so it can have a nicer, more blown out effect, more of a natural, what natural? This is not natural. Just more of a blown out, just a seamless effect, elegant, you know, bringing that right around. It looks so beautiful. I love doing this trick. I love it. Just retouching that black a little bit slightly with a little kind of a pencil-y brush from Morphe. And I am going to be, I've been doing this recently with this definer brush. I'm applying that black to the very, I'm kind of tight lining, so I'm applying it very, very closely to my lash line. Just so it could be like the dark and then the lighter right underneath that. Love doing this. For mascara, I'm using Lancome Definils mascara. Used to be a good favorite of mine back in the day. This does apply your lashes look super, super natural. I don't know about like lengthening though. Anyways, for waterline, I'm using my Wet n Wild On Edge Wearing Eye Pencil. It's my favorite color crayon pencil for the waterline. And with my MAC pencil brush, I'm just going to smoke it out a little bit, but still keeping it very, very closely to the lash line. Best waterline eyeliner ever. For lip liner, I'm going to be using Bare Minerals lip liner in the color Nude. It's a beautiful, it's like a nice bricky color, like it's coppery but bricky. And for lipstick, I'm going to be using this very, very pale nude lipstick from Becca. It's called Sugar. For this kind of look, you always want the attention to be on the eyes and the highlight. So keep the lips nude. I'm adding a touch of gloss here with this tiny little, I don't know, it's like a little tiny little gloss. I don't know, I'll link it all down below. It's just a gloss. And then don't forget to set your face. Always set it so it could stay on all night and put together. That's it, we're done, bye. As always, thank you again so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this quick and easy makeup tutorial on a night out look. I hope that this inspired you to kind of just glam it up, be a little sultry on this beautiful night. If you did like the video, don't forget, please give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe, just one click away, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.